Hello, good evening, everybody. Hope you all had a fabulous and relaxing weekend, and you're all back here in this segment of Knowledge Capsule. As my promise, I'm here today to give you a formula for the language development and enhancement of speaking skill in children. So, what do you think when I say formula? There's a formula. What do you think should be that? Should it be a very complicated, complex formula, or should it be very simple for a teacher to understand, for a 3-year-old to start using, and for parent appreciating? Should the formula be a very simple formula, or you want a complex formula? Obviously, we all want a simple formula. So in this inner recording, you will see how simple it is to bring in speaking skills in children through language development. So just go into my inner recording soon and just watch how you can enhance the speaking skills through this language development program. And I also want to tell you that with this we will complete the nursery program, whatever we started from day 1, introduction of A. We will complete today with the language development, and tomorrow once again it's a story time. Yes, I'll come back to you again tomorrow with a story on how to start or how to introduce a shape for the first time for a 3-year-old child. Through a story, how to introduce a shape which can support their future geometry learning. So get ready, keep waiting for tomorrow's episode to know how to introduce a shape through a story. Keep watching, get into my inner recording, know the formula for language development, and come back soon tomorrow. So with this again, I thank each new member. Every day members are joining our community. So I really want to thank each member for joining our community, and all my old members encouraging me to do a much better work and deliver and share knowledge with you all. So thank you each one of you watching this video there. We'll go to the recording and see what is that language development formula. Bye-bye. So after concluding 5 days and effective introduction of a letter, it's time for us to extend the language development, as I told you, for future use. So language development is the very crucial thing as we understand how the language is very important for 21st century. How can we bring in speaking skills in the nursery classroom? So I told you I have a secret formula that I want to share it with you, wherein the child can do at least try 20 to 50 sentences. If we give him an opportunity and facilitate, the child will be able to make as many sentences as possible. Do you want to know the formula? Then it is through the blueprint of language development. I'll just see if I can enlarge this for you. Yes, I can do this. So you can see this. Just a minute. Just a minute. Let's come on this slide. I'll click here and enlarge this. Yes, now I have the enlarged. No, I think I cannot enlarge this here. So please enlarge through your screens and find out. After 1 month, that is after introduction of 4 letters in this month, the child can identify these pictures in English. That is the English word. The child can identify all these images, all these words. Now, what we have to teach the child is, what is the first thing that the child need to start talking? What is that one thing that the child should start doing is addressing. For the language development is addressing. How will I address? To identify things. So I have so many things around me. The only thing that as a teacher you must teach is, this is a 3 words, which is very, very simple. So before identifying anything, so the child can at least 6 to 8 in one letter, 8 and into 4 is 32. 32 words the child can now recognize in English. So now the 3 words that we need to teach the child with meaning is, this is a. This is a. The moment the child learns these 3 words, He can identify anything and around everything around him using this, making a perfect sentence. So this is an apple. Now no logic of a and here. It is only a speaking skill. You are teaching this is an when you're doing with letter a or with the words of a, and this is a, the child will blindly follow. So no logic, we will not get into articles, vowels, no. It can all fall in place later. But to start with the initial conversation, because if the child wants to identify an apple, he should say this is an apple. Please take it. Even if the child say this is a apple, please admit in the nursery level. Don't wait for the child to learn articles and then address an apple. Even if the child is going wrong saying this is an apple, please say yes. Only after junior or in the senior KG, the child will recognize these, correct himself and change to this is an apple. So we'll not put too much of logic here. So this is a or an is acceptable in the nursery class. So this is an apple. This is an axe. This is a cat. This is a cup. Now I'm introducing this with my hand action. Once I stretch my hand, I told you we should do a lot of dramas in our class. So I stretch my hand to tell the child that I'm pointing something very, very far from me. I say that is a dustbin. The dustbin should be away from you. That is a dustbin. That is a car. That is the door. That is a ball. I am stretching my hands, and in my voice I am showing the pain of the identifying the thing that is quite far from me. So I am already bringing in this is a concept and that is a concept in speaking skill. So what can happen with this development in the class for one day? Now I start identifying everything around me using this is a, that is a. Maybe my language to identify the word will differ. That is a darwaza. That is a kidki. Please accept. Don't deny. Don't discourage the child. Let the child identify everything that he knows in English, and the other things, if it is in his local or native language, say yes, and now you correct that. This is darwaza, yes, but this is a door. This is a khidki. Yes, this is a window. Start translating for the new words that the child is identifying around. So if you are on a dining table and you want the child to make 10 sentences, can the child make now with our help and with the facilitation? This is a appa. This is a amma. This is a ajji. This is a plate. This is a tumbler. This is a chapati. This is a sabzi. Whatever, encourage the child, and you will see that parents appreciate you so much, because the child has already begun with the language development and the speaking skills, and it will take no time for the child to start speaking because the tongue has to roll. There are various exercises that I will be teaching you in further days, wherein we need exercises of tongue and lips for us to speak a new language. Kannada, Hindi or any other language which is our mother tongue can be spoken very easily because we have that formation and exercises. But when we try to speak a new language, the lips and the tongue will not support us. So there are a few exercises to practice which can enable the child to speak this language also as fluently as mother tongue. So I'll keep you updated with that in coming videos. So this is the language blueprint of letter ABCD. Now this changes when the child progresses with EFGH. Please wait for the blueprint. So kinder reflection will come back the 4 elements: kinder objective, kinder schedule, kinder implementation. Now we've come to the 4th stage, that is kinder reflection for teacher to understand, has the child gained the listening skill? Yes, he listened to the A story. He can comprehend. So his listening skills are good. Speaking skills, yes, the child is trying to make story and answering the questions that I'm asking through the comprehensions. Reading skills, yes, of course, the child is identifying all the pictures in the story. Writing skills, I'm enabling my child to trace, or if you want, write. Then the academic goal of the reflection of letter A is the child can identify letter A through a flashcard. The child can visually discriminate this letter from the rest. the child knows the sound, the child can do the action, the child can now identify the beginning sound of the word or a picture and relate it with A. Now the child can identify a picture and relate with the beginning sound. If you have achieved this for one letter into 25 more times, then we are done with the nursery program. So with this similar way, 5-day program, introduce letter B to M and N to Z in according to the schedule that is mentioned. Till January we will be done with letter Z. So you will have more stories and videos in the next following videos. But with this, I conclude the nursery program of introduction of letters, completing the kinder schedule. I wish each one of you, I'll come back to screen now. I want to come closer. I want to wish you all a very, very happening, because I can understand if you are convinced with me, and if I am successful in putting these thoughts in you, giving you these formulas, shortcuts, pet name, anything, I know millions of kids around the world can get benefit from them, from this, and this is my mission. I request each one of you to join me in my mission and help kids attain 21st century mastery through attaining foundational literacy. So I thank each one of you for completing this kinder program, and let's look forward for the junior program in the next video. See you then. Bye bye.